Speak to this moment, if you could, because we have seen remarkable volatility, even over the last not just week or two, but over the last several months, with sort of these moments of euphoria on the upside, and then these other moments where we've seen a lot of challenges as well.
Yes, good morning, Andrew. Great to be here. Thanks for having me on. Look, with respect to the volatility you mentioned, we've been in the space for a long time. We're long-term investors. It's important to note that this crypto fund, like our first two crypto funds, is not a hedge fund. This is a venture fund. So we're making 7 to 10-year bets. And this fund is really reflective of the opportunity size we see in the crypto space, which is not just financial use cases. We see a lot of opportunities across things like infrastructure, gaming, DeFi, NFTs or non-fungible tokens, what I like to refer to as digital goods. So again, here the message is we see this as just a lot of categories.
Katie, just to put a fine point on it, you're not, therefore, this fund isn't investing in the currencies themselves, in some of the tokens? Because I assume some of the businesses are tokenized.
That's right. We're actually investing in both, just like with Crypto Fund 1, which is 3 years old, and Crypto Fund 2, which we raised just over a year ago and deployed over the course of the last year. We are absolutely investing in tokens and protocols, but we are also making equity investments in businesses. Businesses like OpenSea, for example, the largest NFT marketplace, businesses like Uniswap, and we hold the token there. Of course, also we invested in Coinbase. Many of your viewers have heard of Coinbase. But there are a mix. There's equity investments, and we are also investing in the tokens themselves. We think tokens are really the future of crypto, Andrew.
And, of course, you're a board member of Coinbase, we should mention. Let's talk about what's happened, though, in China when it comes to Bitcoin, and what do you think it portends for the idea of decentralized currencies?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, with China, we've seen this movie before, actually. For some viewers might not remember this news who weren't following the space, but back in 2017, China made similar moves to kind of crack down on crypto. Back then, it was mostly directed at Bitcoin. And they banned, actually, digital currency exchanges in China from trading Bitcoin. In those days, it caused a market correction. People said the market correction going from around $4,000 per Bitcoin to in the $3,000 range. But, I was actually surprised this took them this long to do this time. Let me tell you why. China is actually all in on crypto. Make no mistake about that. Xi Jinping actually declared crypto and blockchain architecture as a top 5 national priority for China. So they are all in on crypto. They are all in on their brand of crypto, which is a closed permission system, kind of at odds with the open, decentralized protocols we see as the future of the crypto system. Bitcoin is one of those. And if anything, Andrew, I think China's moves really reflect kind of the staying power of open, decentralized crypto like Bitcoin, because we've seen this happen before. So I think China's going all in on crypto in a big way. And this is a real opening for Western societies, and the U.S. included, to lean in.
As a former prosecutor, I'm hoping you'll also weigh in on the remarkable number of ransomware attacks that we've seen, Colonial Pipeline being perhaps one of the most prominent. But I think that there's a number of them that are going on, unfortunately, even behind the scenes that we don't even know about. And how much you think that is a function unto itself of crypto?
Yeah, I don't think it's a function unto itself of crypto. Look, the fact is, as you mentioned, I was a federal prosecutor for over a decade. I prosecuted some of the U.S. Justice Department's largest online money laundering cases, and I did a lot of illicit computer crime prosecutions as well. And what I can tell you is that crypto is a step-level function improvement above the existing financial system in terms of traceability. And people often say, how can that possibly be? Isn't crypto anonymous? The fact is, when crypto is used for illicit activity, it leaves what we in the government used to call, or ex-government used to call, digital breadcrumbs. And I can tell you that firsthand, I used blockchain technology to actually solve crimes. I think there's a kind of false sense of security in the traditional banking system records that are kept. The Bank Secrecy Act is decades old, 50 years ago almost. before banking went really global and digital in the way it has.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.